Hey guys, how's it going? A couple of years ago, I posted a video about some bullying that I was dealing with at work. Um, it was really hard on me. Really struggled a lot with it. Um, and I'm no longer there. I left. Was done with it. I couldn't deal with it anymore. Wound up not working for let's see here, about about a year. It was kind of rough on my family with me and my wife, just living off of one income. But um, I was able to learn a few things. I got a lot of respect for myself and decided that I wasn't gonna be pushed around anymore. I wasn't gonna deal with any of that crap. I wasn't gonna let people tell me, "Oh, you're stupid," and you suck at your job, and talk down to me and push me around and treat me like garbage. So um, we ended up moved to a new city, got a new job, and worked that for about a year. It went really well, and then we moved again. Um, and I got another job in our new city, and it was doing delivery. And I was very excited about it. Get to be out on the road, drive a truck, delivering furniture and appliances. And I did that job for about 6 months. And during that time, I saw the boss berate other employees in front of everyone in our morning meeting, swear at them, call them stupid, really put them down. And it became a very hostile work environment. Became afraid to go to work again, would feel sick, but was afraid to not be at work just because of what this person would do if you didn't show up. So kind of kept going in, wasn't sleeping much at night, felt very sick to my stomach on a regular basis. And I went and finally got sick one day. I wound up with food poisoning and an infection in my intestines and ended up missing about a week of work. I got on some medication. It finally started to go away. Went back to work, tried to do the job, and I apparently became allergic to the medication, got sick on the road. I had to go home. And my body was breaking out in a rash. I figured it was the medication. I tried going into my boss's office to tell him, hey, I think this is with the meds. I'm going to go in right now and get it switched, and hopefully I'll be back in within the next day or two at the most. And I got yelled at. I got berated. I was told, don't I fucking know what I do for a living? You work outside, you should have known this about your medication, and was really put down. And within a brief amount of time, I couldn't deal with it anymore. I talked with my wife. I told her how I was feeling and whatnot, and I wound up quitting again. Um, kind of old habits coming back, not being able to deal with it. And I really struggled with it for a while again. And then one day, I happened to go to a place to get my wife a birthday present. And while I was there, the owner of the company looks at me and he goes, do you want to work here? And I jokingly said, sure, I guess. And I've been working there for 9 months now, and it's been fantastic. I do woodwork. I'm learning carpentry as a skill, and I have respect from my coworkers. I show up, I do my job, I'm learning how to do everything that is a part of the job, and I'm becoming rather good at it. And I get told on a daily basis, thanks for coming in, thanks for doing a good job, thank you for doing everything that you do. And it feels really good to be appreciated and be told that you matter, you do a good job. But I've also realized that my attitude has changed too, because there's been a couple of days there where I could have looked at things as being pushed around, being bullied, being talked down to, but I've decided I like my job. I'm learning a skill, I'm getting paid decent, I'm having a good time at my job. I enjoy going in daily. So being able to look at it and go, some days you're just going to have crap happen. You're going to have those days where you feel like everyone's being an asshole and that they're targeting you and making you feel like garbage, and you just want to go, I'm done. I quit. I can't deal with this. I'm becoming anxious and have horrible anxiety about it. You have to be able to look past that and go, is it really that I'm being bullied at work? Or is it that I can't handle the anxiety? Now, I'm not saying that you don't get bullied. I was bullied. I've had multiple jobs where I was treated like garbage. I was kicked around, told I was shit, told horrible things about myself, and then expected to come in and produce and do large amounts of work and be productive about it. And it's really hard to do that when you're pretty much always being told how much of a piece of garbage you are. But I found ways to help myself cope with it. I'm writing now. Have a 400-page book that I finished. A couple short stories, a novella. That's really been helping me out. I've started playing, oddly enough, Dungeons and Dragons, and it really helps me become more social and get things out there through the role playing in the game. That just kind of helps me deal with some things that happen in real life and whatnot. So that's been really nice, and my wife has been endlessly supportive of me. And now that I have this job and I've been getting the support from work and my coworkers and my boss, telling me that I'm doing a good job. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for working hard, and making me believe that I'm doing a good job and that they appreciate everything that I'm doing. I have a great relationship with my job. My relationship with my wife has increased, and I even have a 9-month-old daughter now. And everything has really turned around for me. I have a stable job. I have a wonderful apartment. We're actually looking at most likely going and getting a house within a year. Everything has just really turned around, and I've realized I'm worth more than what all these other people said I was. And it may take 2, 3, 5, 10 jobs of going through till you find that one where you sit down and you go to work and you have people that you connect with, that you bond with at work, and are able to work very well with together, where you feel that you are needed there and that because you are there, the company is better for it. So it's out there. And I'm going to tell you, it's rough being bullied and being pushed around. It's hard. It really truly is. And I struggled with it. I had a very hard time with it. I was afraid. I was anxious. I was getting sick to my stomach. I was feeling beat up and worthless. I had days where I'd wake up and just go, what's the point? And I don't feel that way anymore. I feel like I have use, that I have worth, that I, you know, that I should be here, that I should be working, that I should be productive, that I should be doing these things. And it's fantastic. It really, truly is. So I want to say thank you to everybody for all the comments on the previous video. I was not in a good place then. And seeing a lot of them and your comments and your thoughts, they were very helpful. They really were. It made me feel really good that there's other people out there that at least understand. I mean, I'm sorry that other people are actually experiencing these things, because it's a thing that shouldn't happen. There shouldn't be bullying in the workplace. That's absurd. You're at work. You're there to work. You're there to work together to get a goal done. Excuse me. And being a bunch of jackasses to somebody is not helping one bit. So, for me to everybody else out there who's struggling with this still, my advice is, if you can't stand the job, if people are being mean to you, if HR won't do anything, if your boss is the one who's doing it and there's no higher up to go to, get out of that situation. You deserve better. Don't be in a place where you're put down and belittled and you feel worthless, because you're not worthless. You don't deserve that. You deserve respect. All right? So again, thank you for everything, guys. Um, I know I said I was going to post a reply a couple weeks ago. Things have just gotten really busy for me. But all in all, it's turned around and things are going great. They really, truly are. I'm very happy with pretty much every aspect of my life. And I only wish that to everybody else who struggles with this, and that you are able to find within yourself the ability to deal with the situation, to do what it takes to get away from it. Because you can try to change those people at work. You can try to go to your HR departments. You can try to go and talk to them and whatnot. But once they've made up their mind about you, that you are easy pickings, so to speak, that they're going to pick on you, they're going to push you around, they're going to put you down, they're going to make you feel like garbage. That's what they're going to do. They're small people. They have nothing better to do with their life than to be a complete jerk to people that are just trying to get by, just trying to do their jobs, just trying to exist. And if all they can do is make themselves feel bigger by doing that to you, know that you've already won. You're the better person already because you haven't sunk to that low. So good luck. I hope that whoever gets to see this understands it does get better. It really does. It doesn't happen overnight. You have to make that decision for yourself. You have to decide, am I going to deal with this and stay in the situation? Or am I going to go and find something that works for me so that I can be happy and I can be away from all that garbage? Now, understand this. No matter where you work, you're going to have bad days and you're going to get into arguments with people and you're not always going to agree. But I would rather go and have a little bit of an argument at work every great once in a while and be happy the rest of the time than constantly going in and feeling like garbage. So, again, thank you. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the love, the concern. Things are going great, and things do get better. All right. See you guys.